Hey, how you doing? My name's Dylan. I wanted to share a little story with you. I'm a rock climber. I love rock climbing. I've been doing it since I was about 20 years old. It's absolutely my most favorite thing in the world. You know, second only to my family. It's what I love. It's my passion. I dream about it. I think about it every single day. For years, I ate, slept, breathed rock climbing. It's the most amazing thing to me. But this story, actually, I was about 21 years old, and I was getting ready to do my very first desert tower. I was down in southern Utah. It's called Castleton, or Castle Rock, and we headed down there. My best friend and climbing partner, Carl, we headed down there to climb this thing, and I was so excited. Okay, I mean, this is big. All right, so we spent the night down in the car right below. Next morning, we hiked up about 1,200 vertical feet up this talus and cactus and sand and dirt up to the base of the climb, and we were getting ready to go. Now, the night before, we decided to climb on a twin rope system. It's a little bit different. If you've ever known anything about climbing, or if you've ever seen one climb, generally you just climb with one rope. On this, you climb with two ropes, but they're just a little thinner. You climb with two thin ropes as opposed to one thicker diameter rope. With the one rope system, you then have to drag a rope to get back down, to rappel back down. So we climb on this twin rope system. So we had two ropes with us, and then, man, I was excited. Like I said, it was pretty cool, you know. Got myself all racked up, got my rope, got my helmet, all my gear. Last thing I did, I popped my pocket knife into my pocket, and away we went. Climb is great. The route is awesome. I've done the route probably another 15 or so times. I mean, it's just amazing. I've taken all kinds of people up there. It's just an amazing route and tower. So we get to the top, complete success, you know, having a great time, hanging out there with my buddy, looking down over the desert. You know, you're looking down from top to desert floor. It's close to 1,600 vertical feet. It's amazing, you know, looking out over the desert, just loving it. We were kicking it up there, just having a good time. So we get ready to head back down. Now, I'm going to kind of assume you know what rappelling is. If you don't, it's just you tie the ropes together, run them through some anchors in the rock, and you kind of use a device and lower yourself down the ropes back down the face. Now the ropes, or the rappels, excuse me, the rappels back down, there's three of them. The first one's pretty straightforward. It's about 100 and so feet straight down. You rappel down to about a 2-foot size ledge, about the size of a coffee table maybe. Then the second rappel, you rappel down about 80 feet. Then you have to hold on, swing over, run along the wall, swing over, grab onto some anchors, pull yourself in, clip in. And then the third rappel is just a rappel about 150 or so feet down to the ground. So we're getting ready to head back down. Right before we start heading back down, the wind starts picking up. So we decide, well, instead of just chucking the rope down off, which is never really a good idea on towers anyway, especially if the wind's blowing, your rope whips around the side of the tower, it's going to get stuck, or you're just never going to get it back, and then you're stuck. So we come up with a plan. We're going to slowly lower the rope down off the side, down along the wall, which is actually a pretty good plan. It was a good idea. So we lower the rope back down. I hook up, I get down, I'm rappelling that down, I get down to that ledge. Well, the rope had slid down, and had slid down between the ledge and down inside the tower. So I start pulling the rope up, get about 20 feet out. Sure enough, the rope's stuck. So I start pulling and pulling and pulling, and I'm pulling and yanking, and this thing is stuck. I pulled so hard, I had rope burn on my hands. Thinking, what the hell am I going to do now? Our rope's stuck. So I yell to Carl, hey, the rope's stuck. And he yells back down, yeah? So cut it. I'm thinking, what? You gotta cut the rope? What are you talking about? I'm like, cut the rope? And he goes, yeah, cut the rope. Just make sure you cut the right end, dumbass. I'm thinking, oh my God. So sure enough, pull out my pocket knife. I reached down as far as I could, and I cut that rope. My point of the story is this. I think that a lot of times we're all stuck on that ledge. We're all stuck on that 2-foot ledge. And we're pulling on that rope as hard as we can. And the rope's stuck. Now, I now work a job, 48 hours a week, 8 to 5. My paycheck is my family's lifeline. My paycheck pays for the roof over our heads, pays for the car, pays for the insurance, pays for the food. That is my family's lifeline. But I realize that sometimes you have to take that risk. You have to cut that rope to reach those goals. Now, at that point, my goals were to reach the ground. I wasn't going anywhere stuck on that ledge, pulling on that rope, because the rope wasn't helping me. I had to cut that rope. Sometimes you have to take that risk. Take that chance. There's a chance you might come up short. There's a chance that you might have to come up short down the line. But you have to take that chance. You have to take that risk, or you're just going to get stuck on that ledge. That ledge that doesn't go anywhere. You're not going up and you're not going down. You've got to take the chance, take the risk, and cut the rope to see what happens. To find success, to find your goals, and to find a better life. Needless to say, I cut the rope. I had to cut the rope. And the next 2 rappels were downright scary. I'm swinging over those edges, and I can see a frayed end of the rope hanging off into space. On that 3rd rappel, when I hit the ground, as my feet touched the ground, that frayed bit popped through my device. I cut that rope perfect. If I'd have cut that rope 3 to 4 inches shorter, I wouldn't have made it. But the point is that I cut it. That's the point. That I took the chance, because I had nowhere else to go, and cut the rope. Hey, thanks for listening. If you're interested, check out the links below. Take a risk. Take a chance. Check out the links. It'll change your life. Thanks. Peace out.